Welcome into the ice den in Scottsdale, Arizona, the home of Asha Hockey and the home of Senior Night tonight. That's right. After 19 games, things still aren't settled. One last chance before we hit the playoffs for teams to separate themselves. And tonight's clash features two of the very best from Division II this year. It is the Campo Verde Coyotes in white and the Centennial Coyotes, the pack in blue to our left. Campo comes in tonight in first place so far on the season, a record of 11-6-1. 41 points so far. Centennial Coyotes 10-6-3. They're in third place, 38 points. There are very few points separating all the way from first place down to sixth. And we'll take a quick look at those different permutations before we get started. Right now, like I said, Campo in first, 41 points. Brophy's finished off their season. They'll stand on 40. Centennial Coyotes on 38, tied with the Basha Perry Bearcats, who play right after this. Remember, here in Asha, it's 2 points for a win and then 1 point for fair play. So, quick back of the envelope math says, if Centennial wins and they get their fair play point, and Campo Verde fail to secure their fair play points, then Centennial will leapfrog both the Broncos and Campo to first place heading into the playoffs. If they win, get their fair play point, and Basha Perry drops any points, then it'll be Basha. Then Centennial will at least overtake Brophy and stay ahead of Basha and be in second. Looking down the rest of the standings, it's the Pinnacle Pioneers. They've played 19 games. They're on 37 points. They could jump all the way up to second. Same with Mountain Ridge in sixth place, 37 points. Second place, a possibility there. Just 4 points separate first from sixth place as we head into the final night of the 2025-2026 season. As I mentioned, it is senior night. We want to recognize our Centennial Coyotes seniors. We have number 14, Asher Mangini. Number 24, Gavin Sutter. Number 29, Chase Johnson. Number 56, Robert Scheiplein. Number 68, Decker Burgess. Number 90, Rogelio Ortiz. And number 67, Caden Thompson, all playing their last regular season Asha game here with us tonight. We'll bring you starting lineups as we see them. And a battle of goaltenders that would favor Centennial. As the announcer announces the names of the seniors here, we'll run down number 67. Caden Thompson's played 7 games at 2.37 goals against average of 9.27 save percentage. Brayden Hubler, the junior, played 12 games at 1.36 goals against average and a 9.44 save percentage. For Campo, they've got 2 great goalies on their end as well. They've split 9 games, played each 9 games apiece. Autumn Gippy, number 19, played 9, 367 her goals against average and an 82% save percentage. And number 35, Matthew Yonke, 156 the goals against average and a 9.22 save percentage. Starting in net will be number 67, Thompson, the senior. I see Burgess on the ice, Snow's on the ice. Mason Green is on the ice. Senior night announcements over. Starting 5 skaters. We're going to have Simone, Snow, Green, Burgess, and Juicy. And again, Thompson in net. Is going to be Yonke, number 35. in net for Campo. Battle of 1 versus 3. Top seed for the playoffs on the line as we are underway. Reinhardt takes the opening faceoff, is stripped away by Snow. Snow gets it to Green, but then Green turns it over as well. Green puts it neutral ice, sends it in deep. Snow will chase. Lopez finds Reinhardt, taken away by Simone. Now Snow battling in the near corner. Free, Burgess able to keep it in momentarily, then out. Reinhardt into the offensive zone, gets around one stick check. The puck goes sideways. It's cleared by Centennial. So back and forth here in the opening minute. Puck kept in by Green. On his backhand, can't get the shot away. It's poked away by Schlichting and played out of the zone, and Centennial reset. Manuel Jimenez. His exit pass hits the skate. Juicy able to complete the clear. Thomas finds Snow. Snow tries to deke around a Campo player, loses the puck, and the Campo Coyotes coming the other direction. Thompson will cover that. We'll get a whistle. Campo wins the faceoff. Puck tipped up over the net. Hits the glass behind. Kept in the zone. Helvik will take it behind the net. Tries to center. That's deflected up. Played with the high stick. We're going to get a whistle. And that's going to stay. Quick whistle from the ref gives Campo an offensive zone faceoff. Rolling at the dot. It's one back by Helvik. Circles to his backhand. Poked away. Kept in the zone. Shot blocked by Ortiz. Second chance. Hits Thompson. It goes wide. Ortiz fires the puck around the boards. Comes all the way out. Chased by Iniguez. And that's going to go past the goal line on the other end. And we'll get icing and come back. Face off tied up. Evans to play it behind the net. Thompson will just cover. Back underway again as Evans trying to get to the puck beneath his own end line. Bouncy puck played around ship line. Hard off the wall. Past the stick of Del Principe, fired back in. Evans scoops it along the boards. Dummy down to Principe, hits him on the skate. Centen still trying to get the puck clear of their defensive zone. Still can't get it out. Knocked down by Sutter, controlled by Campo. Taken out by Del Principe. Del Principe gets it across line, takes the hit from Ewart. Sutter battles into the corner, able to keep the puck pinned in deep. Ewart chips it along the boards. Evans has to give ground. It's Bannon bursts across the blue line. Forces him back behind the net. Looking for a lane, deflected by Sutter. Pass played by Yonke. Ewart dumps the puck in deep, goes along the dasher boards, coming to a rest behind the net. Helvik now tries to find Lopez, gets poked past the blue line. Mangini and Simone trying to keep the play alive towards the offensive end. Scheiplein almost loses an edge. Campo across on sides. Good defensive play by Evans to keep the centering pass. He does it a second time. And it came in from an offside position, so face-off should come all the way out. My mistake, to the face-off in the offensive zone for Campo, but it's won by Centennial. Juicy hard off the boards, kept in by Lopez. Lopez shot meets the blocker of Thompson. Mangini battling Lopez, puck bouncing up into the air. Simone able to pull to his forehand, having his stick lifted as he tries to clear. Poked ahead for Mangini. Mangini knocks it down, plays it forward. Juicy, long pass ahead. Now Mangini. Mangini going to pick up the loose puck from Lopez. He gets tangled up. Lopez able to have the wherewithal to get that cleared to the line, but kept in. Mangini has Lopez tied up. Gautier's there as well. Green tries to spin with the puck. It's poked away. Campo sends it out. Mangini backhands one in a dangerous area. Green still can't get a shot away. Jimenez, his shot was blocked at the line. Schlichting steps around a hit from Roland. Green picks up the puck on the logo. Has it poked away, leaves for Juicy. Juicy tries to step past Lopez, but he has to dump it in. Both teams feeling each other out here in the opening 5 minutes. And Shacker into the offensive zone. Forced behind the net by Jimenez. Jimenez gets the puck, fires it around the boards. That'll go all the way down. Ewert takes his time to get the icing call. Iniguez with the puck off the faceoff. Kept in by Ewert. Ewert from distance. Thompson able to make a save on that rocket. Green finds Snow. One touch, can't get it clear. Burgess circles to his forehand, wraps one hard off the boards. Back to Green and then give it to Schlichting. Schlichting has Reinhardt with him. Slow in, Thompson will cover, and we'll get a whistle. Another offensive zone faceoff, won by Campo. That shot deflected wide. One-timer. Slap shot from the circles goes wide. Johnson looks for a centering opportunity. Thomas got a little too deep to take advantage. Lindsay across the line. Has it stripped away from him and cleared. And we get a whistle. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here against Campo. Behind the flag is number 17, Lindsay. 2 minutes for slashing the call here at 8:34 in the first period. Sutter, Snow, Simone, Giusti, and Ortiz, the power play unit on the ice. Still not at 0. 8.5 minutes to go in the first period. Face-off. Sitting tastefully there. Sutter got to stick to it, but Shacker took all the power off the shot. Snow fires low. Picked up by Sutter behind the net. Good hustle play by the Campo defense. They're able to strip the puck away and dump it deep. Thompson comes long out of his net. Plays that one right down Broadway ahead. Tipped by Simone, so icing waved off. Back the other way. Thompson will slow it down. Ortiz picks it up. Finds Simone on the long pass ahead. Simone has to spin with it. Tries to find Snow. That's again played down deep. Tuski. Ahead for Ortiz. Ortiz across the line. He shoots. Low shot. Kicked aside by Yonke. Now Simone. And it poked away as he went to shoot. Ortiz chasing to get onto it. Juicy able to cover and get the puck. 45 seconds to go in the power play time. Juicy able to poke ahead. Now takes it into the offensive zone. Is knocked away from him. Played deep. And Centennial just avoids a too many men call there. Thompson around the boards. Looking for Burgess. He's able to pick it up. Burgess across the line. Sends to Sutter. Back door. Sutter. His shot just missed wide. Drop for Burgess. That's kicked aside. Back up to Burgess. 6 seconds to go. Burgess through traffic. That's deflected wide. Puck kept in as Campo springs. Sutter, 5-hole, goal! And Gavin Sutter puts the Coyotes ahead on senior night. Goal comes at even strength as the penalty time to Lindsay had expired, but looking for the opportunity to spring the offensive game, the puck stayed in the Centennial offensive zone, and it gave them an odd man advantage, and Sutter cashed it in. Howie, Green, and Del Principe, the forward trio now on the ice. Evans and Scheiplein out as the defensive pairs. We get set to drop the puck again. Just under 6.5 to go, period number 1 here in Scottsdale. It's Centennial 1, Campo 0. And that puck deflected, hits the boards near the senior banners. So Principe chases it behind the net. Bannon turns, fires the long pass ahead. Finds Guevara. Centered in. Thompson, he'll cover that. And we'll get a whistle. That is Sutter's 11th goal on the season so far. Puck played out to Green, rolls just off his stick, flips to the near boards. Picked up by Evans. Evans plays it off the boards. The bounce rolls to Iniguez. Played past Scheiplein and into the offensive zone. Picked up by Evans. Spins to his forehand. He'll dump one high. That's gloved down, but bounce takes it into neutral ice, and Campo will have to reset. Otier able to get past a check from Howie. Puck came out front, but went all the way to Del Principe. Helvik with it now behind his own net. Stripped by Del Principe. Leaves for Howie. Howie tries to jam it around the post, and that's covered by Matthew Yonke. Scoring the goal is Sutter from Juicy. As Campo wins the defensive zone faceoff. Long pass ahead, picked up. Juicy able to get to it, slow things down, but it's a 4-on-2 for Campo here. Looking to the back post, and dangerous pass, didn't find a target. Picked up by Sutter. Sutter working to get past Ewart. Leaves it for Snow. Snow sends it behind the net. Picked up by Simone. Simone centers. Oh, and that's cut away. Had Simone right on the top of the, or had Sutter right on the top of the crease. Did Simone. Now Snow able to keep the puck in the zone. Backhand pass intercepted. Picked back up by Sutter. Loose puck bouncing. Sutter hits the skate as he tries to find a target. And here comes Campo the other way. Schlichting past Juicy. Schlichting finds Thompson, hits him in the shoulder. And that goes to the near corner. Played long, deflected behind off the stick of Simone. Sutter picks it up. Finds Snow ahead. Snow looking for a passing option, just too far for Simone. Lopez able to clear for Campo. Under 4 to go. Back and forth action here in Scottsdale. Snow gets the puck to the offensive zone. And Campo sends a loose pass. That'll get turned over. Jimenez will scoop it in deep. Isaac rolling, pitching along the boards. Keeps the first attempt in. Ryder Thomas had a chance, but it jumped over his stick to Helvik. Helvik skates around one. Helvik on his backhand. Thompson gets a piece of it, sends it wide. Centering opportunity. Ortiz able to poke that all the way out to the point. Now a shot from distance is blocked to the boards. Bonnie's down in front of Thompson's net. That one's going to be sent down, and we're going to get an icing whistle. 3 minutes even. It's still Centennial 1, Campo 0. Helvik and Howie to take the draw in the offensive zone for Campo. Get a whistle on the early start. And do it again. It's won by Campo. Off the stick of Smith. Green racing to beat him to it. Smith will get there. Smith goes down. Puck under the skates of Green. No whistle, no call. Shot heading wide is gloved by Yonke. Howie, Green, Del Principe, Burgess, and Evans on the ice in blue for Centennial. Picked up by Green off the face-off, sends a shot that was deflected just wide. Del Principe tries to clear it up the boards, but that was taken away by Campo. Kept in, turned over, but Del Principe. Near side, Burgess sends one into the slot, deflected to the corner. Green and Howie team up to keep the puck in. Then Evans able to be collected by Ewert. Ewert has it taken away by Burgess along the near wall. Headed high slot, kicked aside. Now Del Principe to the line, but not across. Shot from distance. Thompson's there again. Howie hits the skate as he tries to clear. Green has to double back. Now it's kicked across the line. Del Principe bouncing puck. Green. Green gets a hit in the knee. No call. Sutter grabs the puck in his defensive zone. He'll flip one high and let it roll. Ewert collects behind his own net, loses an edge, but able to hold himself up along the board so we can find the pass. Just over a minute left to go. Campo springs into offensive action. It's Helvik. Pushed behind the net. Hit the side netting. It went off of Thompson's shoulder and in. And Campo ties it up at the very end. 104, and we're tied back up at 1. Centennial pushes the pass down deep. Simone gets a chance. He couldn't find the right angle. Still back in a dangerous area. Under a minute to go. Pinned in. It's Sutter. It's Simone. It's Snow back there for Centen. Played up. Juicy pokes to Jimenez. Jimenez has a shot low. That's safe. Helvik able to get to it. Helvik now across the line into the offensive zone. 30 seconds to go. Jimenez does a good job with the skate. Kick that away. Long pass ahead finds Helvik. Helvik taken out. Thompson with the save. Tripping call goes against Juicy. And in favor of Campo, they go to the wide side. Ewert. Played down low into the slot. Thompson's there on the first one. Able to poke the second aside. Whistle. And 1:45 left to go on the power play when we get back. Way to start the second period. It tied up at 1 goal apiece. Campo takes the puck across the offensive line. Gauthier can't find the trigger on his shot as he comes down into the slot. Sent to the far side. Ewert fires one. Thompson's there. And that's played down the length of the ice. Ewert finds Reinhardt. Reinhardt across the line, goes deep, drops for Ewert. Centering pass for Gauthier. Doesn't find him. Sent back behind the net. Schackert's there. Clear out front. Scooped away by Ortiz. Centennial can change one skater. Ewert, long pass ahead, finds Schackert. Schackert going sharp angle. Thompson's there. Hey! Sends the net on top of the goalie. Let's see if we get a call. Double minor, or offsetting minors, I should say, called there. One against Decker Burgess, one against a Campo player. So we stay 5-on-4. 28 seconds to go on the man advantage for Campo. That's sent into the middle. Couldn't find the stick of Gauthier. Schlichting. Helvik. Back up top for Helvik. Poked away, off his stick. Sutter has a chance on a breakaway. Sutter brings it up. Sutter goes 5-hole again. And 13-13. It's 2-1 Centennial. Poked away from Helvik at the line. Sutter gets on his horse. Almost got chased down, but put it past Yonke low and makes it 2-1. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Referee's losing control quickly. Ortiz able to poke that ahead. He's in an offenseman spot, so we'll see how long he stays on the ice before he goes off. Had to be called back out because it's the home team. Campo gets last change. Sutter swings one in on net. That's kicked aside. Ortiz almost gets taken down by a sliding Campo player. Puck still loose, bounces right across Yankees' face. Sutter steps away from the wall with the puck, sends it out front. Dealt with, second chance, still loose. And now Campo's able to get free. 5 skaters coming the other direction. They stay on side. Del Principe able to pinch the puck along the boards, disrupting play. Jimenez looking for an exit, able to get it out past the blue line. Dahlberg into the offensive zone past Sutter. Then he gets past Juicy on his right-hand side, sends one across the face of Thompson, but he sticks that up into the air. Jimenez on it again defensively. Bouncing puck. Trapped behind the net. Sent to the corner. Sutter tries to find Jimenez. Taken away by Gamara. Now Del Principe. Stahl steps around one. Sends one off the boards. Springs Sutter again. Sutter has Howie with him. He's forced wide. Backhand pass goes through everyone. And Campo able to clear out to neutral ice. Big hit by Evans as he plays the puck. Gauthier now across the line. Evans gets it to Sutter. Sutter ahead, poked by Del Principe. And we'll get an icing whistle. Shackert and Burgess out of their boxes and back out onto the ice. They'll both head to their benches. Lindsay and Rollin at the dot to take the face-off. Rollin wins it in his defensive zone. Puck played high up off the glass. Lopez able to glove it down and keep it away from Johnson. So Campo stays on the attack. Taganelli to the far wall. Is poked away. Picked up by Lindsay behind the net now. Looking up top, finds Lopez at the point. Lopez Fires one that's deflected out in front up over the net. Another shot sent towards the slot. It's deflected away. Thomas chips one wide, doesn't clear the blue line, sent in. Thompson gets a piece of it to get it to Evans. Evans takes a shove into the corner. Johnson finds Rollin. Rollin can't get it clear. Now back to Johnson. Johnson using one of his own players as a pick. Thomas able to get the puck clear. Sitting alone in neutral ice for Monkey. Sends it in deep as we hit 10 minutes to go. 5 gone here in the second period. Evans to the line, not across. Still 10, battling, trying to get some possession after they scored that goal. Lopez fans on his exit attempt. Rollins going to be able to get that on his backhand and out. Chase Evans going to the bench, holding his shoulder. Reinhardt goes back post, sets up. Thompson's there.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Hey! He's got to go!
Why should be out of here?
Penalties coming up here. We'll get them for you when we get them. Another pair of offsetting penalties here, one on each team. It's interference on Rollin. That was the stick flip that you saw out front, and then holding the call there on the Greco-Roman toss on the ice. And we do hope the player is okay. Campo doesn't have to have a player sit. But it'll stay 5-on-5, but referee's not sending anybody in because the player who committed the penalty was injured on the play. Here, keeps it in. Gauthier Sends it back post. Thompson tied up. And no interference. And Campo gets away with the goalie interference to tie the game up. 2-2, 9:24 to go. Hand pass called. That puck's coming out of the zone. Juicy able to take the puck off the face-off, play it out of the zone. Dumped in by Gauthier. Howie disrupts Helvik. Gets the puck to Sutter, who's across the line. Glove down, picked up by Campo. Guevara takes a hit. This battle getting physical, getting chippy as we're nearing the halfway mark. Guevara, Thompson makes the save. He'll cover, and we've got a whistle. Slashing the call coming up against. Juicy back to the box. It'll be another power play coming up for Campo. Are able to win the faceoff. Puck through Thompson, gloves, and hold on. Muscling past Jimenez in the offensive zone. Up top, Ewert. Finds Schlichting. Out wide, Thompson able to get a piece of it. Helvik up to Ewert. Ewert at the line, poked by Howie, not across. Now Helvik has a shot, ends up behind. Thompson again out. Sliding, looking to cover. He's got it covered. Goal waved off as Thompson chopped that. Had it covered, had it poked out under his pads, so we'll get a stoppage, we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone, but we'll stay tied at 2. Burgess on the face-off. It's won by Campo. Comes out top to Gauthier. Taken away, sent down the length of the ice. Burgess will chase it. Lifts the stick of Ewert, gets the puck, tries to find Johnson. Johnson's backhand shot then trickles wide. Picked up by Schlichting. To Ewert. Schlichting again. Across the line. Had it poked away, Scheiblein. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson wings it to the line, glove down by Ewert, kept in. Good play at the line by Ewert. Sending it back post. Thompson scrambling to get across. Puck still in a dangerous area as Ortiz battling with Helvik. Puck comes loose. And another one through traffic. Thompson's there. And we get a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty coming up. Interference the call. And it's going to be 5-on-3 for 20 seconds. Rolling out of the box. 2-man advantage for Campo in a tie game here. Middle of the second period. Sutter to take the defensive zone draw. Pokes just away from him. Backhand pass sent towards the target. Dahlberg gets it in the corner. Lopez at the point. Sends it through traffic. And wide of Thompson. Firing back. Thompson able to get to that one. Right behind the net. Just the one-man advantage. Now is Juicy back into the play. Played out front past Thompson. He's lost his post. Has to get back to it. Player's lost the stick. That's Thompson's stick laying near the crease. Lopez. His shot deflected up out of play. Thompson will be able to grab his stick. And we got a $1.17 left to go on the Birches penalty. Lopez at the line. Shoots through traffic, and I don't know if that was deflected or unsighted Thompson, but it's 3-2 with the power play goal. .537 to go. 3-2 Campo. Played down, kicked aside by Yonke. Hasn't been terribly busy. Sutter has beat him twice low. Here comes Lopez the other direction. Thompson's there, gets a piece of it, can't hold on. McCoy to the line, not across. Another chance kept in. Menez battles Shackert down below the goal line. Mankey on Thompson. He'll cover. And we'll get another defensive zone faceoff coming up for Centennial. Thompson sees that one. He'll catch it. We'll do it again. .448 to go. Period number 2. Campo taking their first lead of the night. Thompson kicks that aside. Del Principe gets it up across the line. Campo right back on it. They lead from their defense. Played down by Mangini. Forces Yonke to deal with it. Leaves it for Gauthier. That's through everyone. An icing call. This time it'll be an offensive zone faceoff coming up for Centennial. Shackert back out. That was the cheer you heard there as he escaped getting thrown out of the game by feigning injury. Rawlin battling for the puck behind the net. Slowed down and then played by Campo as they come across the line. Goes through everyone. Del Principe gets it past Ewart and out. Over the head of Rawlin. Kicked down. Campo bursting into the offensive zone is Helvik. Sends a shot low and wide. Out front. Off a skate, off a stick. Still not quite cleared. Ewart. Back post. Thompson squares up. That shot's blocked. Rawlin able to poke it up along the boards. Helvik keeps it in. Sends it behind the net. Lindsay will try and beat Scheiplein to it. Scheiplein plays it back for Ortiz as he absorbs the hit. Along the wall. Icing waved off as that heads the long way down. Centennial getting a well-needed change. Ewart twists away from Del Principe. Lopez hits the stick of Burgess. It just jumped off as he got ready to shoot the one-timer after intercepting the pass. Helvik, toe drag, taken away by Centennial. Sent back across and couldn't find Helvik on the return pass. Now through the middle, Thompson gets something on it. Left for Sutter. Sutter has Burgess ahead. That's deflected and taken back to the zone by Lopez. Then he'll fling it forward, looking for Schlichting. Battle. Puck just sitting there. Helvik able to pick it back up. Then he stands on his shot. Helvik sends the backhander across the face of Thompson. He'll glove it and hold on at 2:09. Game number 20 of the Oshawa season. Here, as we are well underway, almost to the end of period number 2. Johnson couldn't get the puck away from Gauthier there. That's played down the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing whistle. So it's Howie, Johnson, and Jimenez on the ice. Justy's there as well. That puck hits McCoy as the Coyotes try to exit. Kept in by Campo. Looking for a return pass out front. Hits the outside of the post. Puck up the half wall. McCoy to Jimenez. That's chipped up over the stick. Lopez tries to turn. Howie got a piece of it. Sent back forward. Schlichting plays back towards his own end as we're under a minute and a half to go. Gauthier. Across the line, drags wide, gets the forehand. And as he steps around the entire Centennial defense, he gets one-on-one with Thompson and makes it 4-2. Centennial now putting themselves in a hole. That's 3 straight goals for Campo. Lindsay takes the puck off the face-off, chips it up over the boards. All right, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off coming out here with 1:06 to go. Campo controls off the faceoff. Behind Smith. Lindsay backhands it deep into the zone as we're under a minute to go in period number 2. Burgess first to it. Tanganelli is there battling with him. Sent along the boards. Sutter now takes it away from Lindsay. Finds the pass ahead for Mangini. Mangini battling, sends one across the middle, but that's intercepted by Campo and played clear of their zone. Ortiz sends it back in deep. Sutter's got to clear the zone. Sent back behind the wall. No one home. Del Principe will try and be the first to it. He takes the hit as he tries to get there. Mangini keeps it in. Sutter now putting Smith under pressure. Puck played long down the ice. Icing waved off. Thompson plays that. Needs a stick, and that's it for period number 2. So all Campo in the second frame. 3 straight goals to make it 4-2. Final 15 minutes of the regular season up on deck. Campo looking to secure their number 1 overall seed with a victory, or even just the fair play point here, would be enough to seal it. Centennial has got a hole to dig out of if they want to stay near the top of the standings. They could fall depending on results elsewhere later tonight. Long pass played ahead by Campo. That's deflected, but from inside their own red line. Icing not called. Big hit by Burgess in the corner. Jimenez, his exit pass tip. McCoy spins to try and get it clear. Still stuck in the zone. Gauthier keeps it at the line, but a rolling puck. Burgess flips it free. Burgess can't grab it. Poked away. Centennial players getting in the way of each other. We've got a whistle coming up. The penalty is going to go against Campo. So, Gauthier to the box. 2 minutes hooking the call. And a power play chance here for Centennial to draw it within 1. Face off, controlled by Campo. Ripped around the boards. Reinhardt kept it in for Juicy. Sutter tries the center. That is deflected. Jimenez only finds the stick of a white sweater. Now played out. Glove down, controlled. Another penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Centennial. And it's just 17 seconds gone in that power play. We're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for a while. Shackert back on the ice. That's deflected by Reinhardt behind.
The Campo Verde penalty to number 26.
Faceoff's going to stay down in the Centennial end.
2 minutes for hold.
Puck pulled free. Del Principe tries to get to it first, but Ewart's going to backhand that deep. Burgess. Along the wall, kicked down by Ewart. Sends it to the far side. Schlichting. Plays behind the net. Lopez able to control. Now he couldn't get to him first.
Back door.
Broken stick for Ewart. And a chance for Centennial if they hurry, and that went off the skate of Schlichting. Howie turns it over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt moving to his forehand. His shot hits the skate. Burgess races up the boards. Beats Schlichting, now battling with Ewart right at the blue line. Forces the puck across the line. Ewart circles, enters on his backhand, drops for Schlichting. Near side, Reinhardt. Lopez is intercepted by Ortiz on the doorstep. Sent out to the line, but not clear. Ortiz will pick it up, 20 seconds to go, and then a very abbreviated power play for the Campo Verde Coyotes. Puck sent down the length of the ice. We'll get a whistle. So we've got 12 seconds 4-on-4, then 18 seconds 5-on-4 in favor of Campo. Centennial still chasing. They need 2 goals to tie. Otherwise, they will stay in third place, pending results of Basha Perrier, Mountain Ridge, and Pinnacle's game as well. Face off, won by Campo, and he goes. Finds Ewart, his shot blocked out front. Rollins going to flip it out of the zone. 5 seconds to go on the Gauthier hooking penalty. You guys across the line, sends it behind the net. Thompson's going to cover. And 15 seconds, 5-on-4 till Sutter comes out of the box. Faceoff was tied up, and Iguez. Thompson able to get a blocker on that one. Mangini now ties up Ewart against the wall. Pulled free, kept in the zone. Helvik. That's deflected wide. Sutter spying out in neutral ice. Helvik shields Mangini. Turns on the Jets as he enters the zone. Gets past Roland. And has no play, so he sends it along the boards behind the net. Scheiplein. Justy holding a Campo player on his back. Roland tries to clear. Kept in. Campo. Shot. Oh, and they had a chance at the back post, and Iguez was there, but it jumped up onto his skate. Near side, Ewart. Campo players clogging the crease. Justy gets the puck. Chips it along to the half wall, but it's still penned in the zone. Sutter able to play it clear. We're not going to get icing on this as it'll settle down. Ewart behind his own net. Exit pass to Helvik. Goes far side. Picked up. As Campo crosses the line. Just past the reach of Sutter. Lindsay sends it near corner. Jimenez Smith at the point. Smith takes a hit as he went to shoot. Here comes Del Principe on his forehand. And he hits Yonke up high, and Yonke's able to save and then drop down on it. Centennial getting outshot by more than 2-1. A big part of the reason why they're behind on the scoreboard right now. Sutter tries to send one back post. That's intercepted by Lopez. Lindsay finds Phillips. 3-on-2 chance for Campo. Tries to split it. Jimenez takes a shot up high, no call. Bouncing puck. Phillips had a chance at it, left over his stick. Lindsay still tangling with Sutter behind the play. Del Principe now. Goes wide, pulls to his forehand. Sends one up off Lopez. Kept into the zone. Now along the half wall, Bannon. Sutter. Able to muscle pass. Sutter has his stick held down. Howie's shot into the chest of Yonke. Face off one by Campo in their defensive zone. Ewart, Guevara, Dahlberg into his offensive zone. Looks to center to Tanganelli. That's knocked away. Sent near side for Thomas. Ewart's the one on it for Campo. Thomas pestering on the forecheck. Roland, one-time shot. Goes to the corner. Juicy's going to pick it up along the half wall. Sends one through that nestles nicely into the gloves for Yonke, and we'll get another stoppage. 8:55 to go here in period number 3. Gauthier strong on the puck behind his own net, then it hits the bottom of the cage and bounced away from him, but thankfully Campo were able to get to it. Reinhardt trying to get past Ortiz, sends one back post and nobody home. Howie across the red line, chips it ahead of Gauthier. Get to it in first himself. He's held against the wall. Played around. Reinhardt looks to pick it up and keep going. Ortiz slows him up, but it hits past the Schlichting, and that just rolls away. Long pass looking for Green. Finds him. Green backhand. Ahead for Mangini. Taken down, and we're going to get a whistle as Green taken down. Interference to call. And that's against number 55, Schlichting. So another chance with the man advantage for Centennial. Their last one lent it just 18 seconds of power play time before they took a penalty of their own. They need to avoid the same situation. That puck to Burgess, now out. Ewart overskates the puck. Lopez loses an edge and ends up taking out Del Principe. Houston has his pocket picked by Reinhardt. Ewart to the offensive zone. Thompson will cover, and we get a whistle. Helvick and Howie at the dot. Defensive zone draw for Centennial. Howie wins it back, finds Giusti. Giusti steps around the linesman, gets it to Burgess. Looking long ahead, off the stick of Howie, and Gauthier will rifle that one back down. Thompson slows it for Burgess. Phillips trying to chase Burgess from behind. Burgess breaks it to Sutter. Sutter across the line, takes the hit. Gets it to Howie. Now Burgess. Bouncing puck. Still loose. Giusti's going to backhand that, keep it in the zone momentarily. It's coming back out. Giusti picks it up, flips one in on net. Glove down by Yonke, given to Ewert. Ewert sends it down the length of the ice. Thompson slow it down for Ortiz. We're under a minute in the power play time. Still no real clear-cut opportunities for Centennial. Tried to break the zone to the near side. Giusti had it roll behind him. Gets across the line. Tries to center for Howie. It's intercepted by Gauthier. He skates past two Centennial players. Gets into the offensive zone on his own. He shoots. And that's kicked aside by Thompson. Flicking out of the box. Campo kills off the 5-on-4. And with just under 6 minutes to go, they nursing a 2-goal lead as they try and secure the top seed for the playoffs. They're starting in a couple of weeks. Ewert finds Helvick. Gets across the line just before Phillips across it, so stays on side. Sent the pass for him. Went wide. Thompson. One post to post. Lopez. It's traffic. Helvick now picks it up. Circles behind the net. It's on his backhand, over skates the puck. Gets it back, takes a shove from Ortiz. Sutter grabs it, fires far side for Johnson. Johnson one touch, Jimenez. Jimenez ahead, looking for Rollin, and Lopez read that the whole way and intercepted. And Lopez has his puck taken away by Johnson, who skates it into trouble. Now out front, goes wide. Ortiz plays it out, was looking to spring Sutter, and Iguez aware of it and able to get to it. Johnson, backhand pass the center of the ice, that was intercepted by Campo. As they are keeping Centennial penned in deep. That one's going to go all the way down. Sutter gets to it. Sutter on his forehand, his shot up in the air, knocked down. And we'll probably get something out of this. Is no goal, but we got some cross-checking, pushing, and shoving. And if anything, I'm sure it'll be one apiece. No penalties out of the scrum. Cross-checking allowed from the white jerseys tonight. Oh, and they're going to get the face-off out of the defensive zone as well. Fantastic. Centennial wins the face-off. He'll send it back to Campo's zone. Chipped up and out for Mankey. His pass intercepted by Scheiplein, but taken away by Guevara. Guevara finds Bannon. Bannon, Thompson's there. Kicked aside. How's that any different than what just happened on the other end? Unbelievable. For 2 minutes to go. Just a simple roughing minor on the check from behind was all that had to be served. Now he makes the save. Let's take a timeout. Minute 15 to go. Here in the third period, it's Campo 5, Centennial 2. Out of the timeout, minute 15 to go here. It looks like it'll be Campo will be able to seal off their victory. Centennial will wait to see their seeding until after games finish tonight. Jimenez with the puck off the face-off. Sends one through traffic, tipped and wide. Played long. Ortiz kicks it, but goes right to a white sweater. That's the way the puck's been bouncing tonight. Guevara finds Bannon. Thompson's there. Gets a piece of it, leaves it. Still out front. Thompson will cover, and we get a whistle. Guevara takes the puck to the half boards. Sends it out of the zone. Gauthier picks it up, sends it in. Campo clears the outside trap. Played D to D. Now Ortiz, backhander, finds Johnson. His pass looking for Burgess. Slow in getting there. Mankey picks up the puck from Johnson. Behind the net. Guevara. Hit down. 10 seconds left to go. For a fight and an injury. Typical classy Campo fans. Way to go. So we'll have to see. Campo does finish number one. They'll be without a few players here as they move into the playoffs with suspensions looming from tonight's game. And that's it for us. We'll sign off. Be back with playoff hockey in just a few weeks.